Hey, welcome to Cox Family Travels. Today we are reviewing Magnolia Park, which is an Orange County park in Apopka, Florida.
Yep.
Yeah, so we've been to a couple other Orange County parks. Or
One other.
Kelly
Park.
Really like it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
But this review is about Magnolia Park
Right,
on the shores of Lake Apopka.
Yeah.
So, Kayla, why don't you start us off with things that you loved?
First of all, the staff here is fantastic. I mean, it's outstanding. I don't know. All the other parks we've been to, with the exception of maybe one or two, have had really, really good customer service.
Right.
But these people go above and beyond. I mean, you talked on the phone because you have to make reservations by phone. And you talked to Fred.
Spoke to Fred, and he said, "Let's see what we got." He's real jovial about the whole thing. He goes, "Okay, all right, okay, site number 8's available. I'm surprised site number 8's available. It's a beautiful site, real private." And I just thought, okay, they're probably all real private.
Right,
but, Fred's doing his job and getting me a good place. And we were reserving it for 9 days, which is the longest we ever have reserved anything up front.
Right.
But we got to site 8, and it was beautiful. It's the most beautiful site out of, I think there's 18 or 20 sites.
Yeah.
And it is. It's private. There's trees on both sides. As you're driving down the loop, you don't even know we're there unless you look to the right. But a lot of the other sites they can see the other sites, but ours was really private.
Yeah.
Great.
So when I got here, like when we were checking in, he was super helpful. I was dealing with Fred, and he was super helpful. Just like told me all about the park, about things to do around the park, it was just again above and beyond. And so Fred is great. One guy stopped us on it was like our first night, I think, or maybe the second night, and a different employee, stopped and told us all about the things to do around here. If you get a chance, go over here, and you can do this and that. Super, super nice. Telling us about the sunsets just across the road on Lake Apopka. It was like, those are really popular, so we went and did that, and they are very beautiful.
Yeah, but he went out of his way.
Yeah.
He was in the middle of his chores, for lack of a better word, doing his rounds, and then he just stopped to talk to us for about 5 or 6 minutes to let us know all that stuff. And then another time, I think the next night we were walking back across the street. The main park was closed, which there's a gate that we have a code to, but as we were walking across the street, we saw one of the employees leaving, and everything was locked up, and he turned around and came back to ask us if we had the code to get in. So he was on his way home.
He was gone,
But he was concerned that we weren't going to get back in, so he turned back around and came and asked us. And we did already, but it was super thoughtful of him to do that.
It's like every person we've come into contact with has been above and beyond nice.
Yeah.
Everything's been very clean. It's well maintained.
And as we pulled into the park for the first time, there was a peacock sitting on a fence just welcoming us into the park. And there's probably, I think we saw 4 at a time.
Yeah.
There's probably more of them here. And then also some peahen and some chicks. So that's neat. You don't see peacock everywhere. Is that the plural?
I think it's peacocks.
Peacocks? You don't see them everywhere that you go. Yeah. But it was really neat to just have them walking around the park. There's a little pond in the middle. Just a beautiful setting all around.
Yeah, it's a very small park. And there's not a lot to do in the park. There's like 5 playgrounds for the kids, which they love. There's tetherball and volleyball and basketball too. But as far as it's not like a destination, but man, it is beautiful. And the wildlife drive.
Right. Yeah. The walking trail from here is closed because there was a lot of rain, so it's flooded. But the wildlife drive is just a couple miles down the road. You go, drive to it. It's open Friday. Yeah, free. You open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from sunup to sundown, I think. And you just drive. It's 10 miles an hour, driving down a dirt road. It's 11 miles long, so give yourself at least an hour to get through it.
I would say give yourself a couple of hours to enjoy it. Just don't be in a hurry.
Yeah, because you're probably going to stop at the pump house and get out and go look around. You're going to see thousands of birds.
And gators.
And not thousands of gators.
Oh, no.
But we saw 10s or 20s of gators. And one of them was about 8 feet long right next to our car as we were driving by, so that was neat.
Yeah. Very cool.
But certainly check that out if you're here Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. We always look for free things to do out and about. I don't think in the first 2.5 months or whatever we've paid for
any kind of attraction type thing. We've just been going out and looking at stuff, and it's
swimming at the springs or wherever it is we're at.
Yeah.
So there's always something to do, even at a park like this.
Right. Yeah.
So have you ever been to any Orange County parks?
Yeah.
We found that county parks are pretty nice. Like,
surprisingly.
even though they're smaller, then you've got like a smaller knit group of employees there to help you.
Yeah.
And they're pretty well maintained.
And it's usually easier to get in on the weekends, is what we've noticed. At
Absolutely.
least with some of the ones that are more like destinations, like Kelly Park is a destination park, and it is hard to get into on the weekends. But this is an Orange County park run by the same kind of people and everything.
Yeah, and if you're full-timing, sometimes you just need a place for the weekend. You don't want to park overnight somewhere. So if you have been to any Orange County parks, let us know what you thought about them. And if you plan to come into this area, certainly ask us questions. We've been in this area for about 2.5 months full-time, staying at a bunch of different county and state parks. So we've got the mindset already there for it.
Right, yeah.
Anything else you want to add about?
Well, I was going to say, if you stay at this park, then you are really convenient to Rock Springs, which, so like if Kelly Park is full, for example, and you really can't get in and you really want to go see it, which it is a great park, then you could stay over here and easily drive to it.
Right,
so,
but you'd have to go early in the morning and get in line before they open if you want to get in.
Yeah.
If you're camping over there, then you can go when the park is closed. But one other thing I'll add about this park is Lake Apopka is right across the street. So if you have a boat, you can put in over there, or you can go fishing right in the lake. Just watch out for gators.
Because there are some.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for another campground park review, and we'll see you soon.